Hi everybody, Dr. Ellie Stein with a video on acceptance. This just keeps coming up, right? If I look back in my medical career, acceptance was one of the most difficult concepts for people to get their head around. I've had hundreds, if not thousands, of conversations with people about acceptance, and I've thought a lot about it. I'm for it, right? So, spoiler alert, I'm a big fan of acceptance, and I've been cultivating it in my own life very consciously, especially over the past few years. So why am I for acceptance? I know many of you will hear that word and you'll be like, no, I want to fight what I have. I don't want to accept. I don't want to give in. I think this comes from a belief that if we accept something, it means we like it and we're not going to do anything to change it. So for a lot of people, the word acceptance is kind of equal to giving up. I look at it a little bit differently, and I'm interested to see what you think about this point of view. So if I'm right now experiencing something I don't like, which I happen to be, which is why this is on my mind, though the circumstances, the antecedents that led to this present moment have already occurred. So whether I like it or not, the things that led me to be in this position are in the past and I can't change them. So in this moment, I have a couple of choices. I can either accept what is or fight it. Because the antecedents have already happened, I actually cannot change the present moment. So fighting it is futile. It's not successful. There's no way I can win at that battle, right? Changing something that's already happened. So the first reason I'm a fan of acceptance is because it's realistic. It's really the only, I'm going to say, sensible choice, at the risk of using a slightly judgmental word. So it seems like the better choice to me. The second reason I'm a fan of acceptance is that fighting something that we can't change uses a ton of energy. And being someone who's struggled with energy for most of my life, that doesn't sound very appealing. We need all the energy we can get. What could we do with that energy? Well, we could use the energy to try to change the antecedents of tomorrow, right? I cannot change today, but I can influence tomorrow. That takes some energy. I'm going to give you an example. Say I have post-exertional malaise, and every time I overstep my energy envelope, I end up with more symptoms, fatigue, exhaustion, and it really impacts my life, and I'm kind of lying around until I recover. Not a happy place to be in. If I don't accept, if I fight that reality that post-exertional malaise is part of my situation, I'm less likely to pace carefully, because I'm in the mindset that it's not true. It's not really an accurate descriptor of me. No, not me. I don't have post-exertional malaise. Personal story. Yeah, I mean, this was me for many years, right? Fighting it and continually crashing. If I accept that for whatever reason, and I may not understand it and I may not like it, but I accept that post-exertional malaise is part of my illness complex, and I learn about pacing, I'm more likely to pace well, and I'm more likely to have sustainable energy from day to day than if I fight it. So the reasons I'm on side with acceptance is that I can't change what's already happened. It uses a lot of energy to fight it. And if I accept my situation, I may be motivated to learn things that could help me in the future. So just to reiterate, acceptance does not mean giving up. In fact, it's the gateway to a better future, in my opinion. What do you think?